January 7th, 8:48 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1, not 2, not 3, but 1. Oh, I see. I guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? But he was there when I tucked the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor. Maggie! Oh God, Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe? Are you doing alright? How are you feeling? As if you need to ask either question, sir. Don't let him get you down, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay? Roger. And you! Yeah? You better square this case away, got it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Squaring away from some paperwork for your arrest? Bruh, I think he's serious. Hey, detective, you're on our side for once, right? Yup. So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Really? Can you, sir? Of course! I've got the situation under control. I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand today. If something I say doesn't mesh with the facts, make sure you point it out, alright? Sure. Okay, we're forming a united front today, pal. You get me? Hehehe. Oh, Gumshoe. I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, detective. I know I can count on you. Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh? I can only wish. January 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4, Courtroom runbacks! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, gavel! Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Yes, slide me that good old coffee. Bitter. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Ah! What's wrong with you? Nothing, it's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was, "You's talking to me?" It was a little, intimidating. No, that wasn't me, that was the phony Phoenix. No. I see, so our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he? Our trusty? So Mr. Godot, your opening statement, please. Mr. Trite, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we will find out soon enough through this trial today. But I can already tell you, I'm the real Phoenix Wright. I wasn't questioning whether you are Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. That's what I intend to find out. There's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another. Gavel! Stop with the hate. As everyone is aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial. I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony me said, trust me. Now then, Mr. Godot, please summon your first witness. Uh-oh. Dick Gumshoe, right? Come on, Dick, you look more confident than that. Let's start with the formalities, shall we? Name and occupation. Witness, state your damn name for the court. Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. The name's Police Department Detective. Occupation Dick Gumshoe. Other way around, Detective. Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of the case since yesterday, sir. Since yesterday? Yeah, the guy who was on the initial investigation is tied up with another case now. Oh, Gumshoe's really got everything under control for everyone's sake. I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case? Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn Elg. He was a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens Incorporated, a local company. This is the victim's autopsy report. The court accepts this into evidence. Yay! Glenn's autopsy report. I think we should look at that immediately because we don't know how he died. Exactly. They should shed some light on us, or shed some light on how he died, how quickly he died. died of potassium cyanide poisoning. Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30 p.m. Okay, that sounds solid. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. The poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the waitress. The waitress being the accused? Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there was 2 other people in the restaurant. Mr. Gene Armstrong, the owner and chef, and a regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo. Still seems to be a very straightforward case to me. Trabian floor plans added to the court record. This coffee's so damn delicious. Come, detective, take up this hammer. And now the defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands. Gavel! Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony. Yes, sir. The incident. When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And, it looks like Miss Bird might have, had some kind of motive. Oh boy. Using the dark and aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady. The facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I will ask you to begin your cross-examination, but... Yeah? Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. Is that understood? Oh my god, I already told you that wasn't me! Alright. The incident. When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. Hold it. Can I stop you just for 1 moment? Just for a minute. Just for a minute. Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence? He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table. Yeah, that's what she said. Objection. What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction? Hey! Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, it's true. There are 2 testimonies tied up on that. But the thing is, what time was he actually in the shop? And on top of that, what time... No. Dude said he was in the back. Maggie said that the owner was in the back. So, maybe during the time he was in the back, the other customer left. You know what I'm saying? They both said that there were no other guy at the table. So we gotta prove that there was another guy at the table. We gotta press harder. Well, maybe the other witnesses just missed them. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way. Ha! That argument is as weak as the coffee at Trabian. It ain't that weak, trust me. I have here in my possession a ticket. A ticket? Looks more like a photo to me. Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant. This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place, correct? I think the court will agree that with such a clear view of the scene of the crime, how Mr. Trike could anyone have overlooked the second person at the table? Oh! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly. Crime photo added to the court record. I think I read some of that wrong, by the way. It feels like I did. We understand that the guy Glenn Elg was listening to the radio at the time. Yeah, that's what everybody said. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. Traces of poison. We should press them. So traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else. Not sure I get you, pal. Was the poison a liquid or was it a powder? If I had to put it in the layman's terms, I said it was a powdery substance. So the poison could have been in anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper.
Objection!
Ha! You put salt and pepper in your coffee, trite. The victim took his coffee black with no sugar. Ah! It seems that the poison could have only been in the coffee. What should I do? Should I press on this point? A little harder? Of course. If we get the option to press harder, we're gonna press harder. Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee? Huh? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it? Oh, hey, you're right! That's what I was— Shut up, Gumshoe! In case you were wondering, that last objection was for the detective there. Huh? For me? Oh, hey, you're right! You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. If you have the time to waste, you have the time to present that piece of evidence. That piece, sir? Yes, that piece. What piece was it again? Good coffee. This! Oh! Bruh! Should I be grateful this coffee is only hot enough to give me the first degree burns? Now I remember. This is the, victim's coffee cup. Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim. Oh yes, it's unmistakable. There is clearly a coffee stain on it. Conclusive proofs that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in his cup. The victim gulped down the bitter death that the waitress brought to him. Like this! Whoa! You're drinking it way too fast, man! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! He's gonna overdose of caffeine. The only prints on the cup were the victim's and the defendant's. Coffee cup added to the court record. Oh my goodness, dude. Every time we press, we just get evidence thrown in our face. Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And it looks like Miss Bird might have had, well, some kind of— we gotta press this, because this dude was like kinda extremely vague. Some kind of motive. Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion.
Objection!
You know what my golden rule is, detective? Chuck out a bad cup of coffee, you can always get another. Huh? I don't get it. He's talking about firing you and hiring somebody else. I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out. Oh, I guess that's what he meant. No. So stick to the facts, detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive? Come on, Gumshoe. They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket. I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday too. It disappeared from the scene of the crime. And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000. Oh my god, $500,000? Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one. Then is it possible Maggie stole the winning one? What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder? Damn right, press it. Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client. Ha! I have here in my hand the very ticket in question. That's $500,000 ticket. One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant. Really? What? Oh my god, she's a thief and a murderer. Gavel, gavel, gavel. Order in my damn court. Ha! She's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress. You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court immediately. I better keep an eye on that ticket, the way the judge's voice is quivering. The judge is gonna take it. The ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial too. But it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you say? It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor. I bet he wants to say it was found on Maggie's person. Gavel! That's enough! The facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime. I am the judge. I like an old man who knows the score. There's also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules. I don't mind an old man who is weak to the siren call of money. Not good, Nick. The evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up real fast. Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already. I say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance with one final decisive piece of evidence. He's got more evidence against Maggie? This is the apron the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time. Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've seen. That stain looks like... It can't be blood, can it? Why is there blood on the apron? Ha! It seems the star of our play was a little flustered. And somehow spilled coffee on herself. Okay. The coffee? That's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye. Of course, the coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about the apron, okay. No, there's something else that stands out even more. Something else? I presume you mean... Of course, I'm referring to the pocket. The pocket? What about the damn blood? A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide, the very poison used by the killer, was in her apron pocket. A bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket? Yeah, and Maggie's prints were the only ones on it. What? Dude, they setting her up so hard. Order, order, order. The court will accept these items in the evidence. Apron added to the court record. Ain't nobody gonna talk about the blood that's on the apron. Ain't nobody gonna say that. Ain't nobody gonna talk about the blood that's on that damn apron. Just something still bothering me, Mr. Godot. Why have you not explained the bloodstain on the to the court? Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be? Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood color stain that's smeared all over the apron. That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a blood stain. You don't need to be told. Just look at it. Well, detective, could this thing really be blood? No way, sir. It's just ketchup, sir. Ketchup? She must have gotten some on her apron while taking some in their breakfast that day. You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe. Pull stone like that again, and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness. I thought everyone knew what it was already. Gavel! I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last verdict I ruled on this case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence. They all have been clearly established. Coffee. Well, Trite, it seems you really are phony after all. Oh, you really know how to drive a man nuts. Witness, please continue with your testimony. Describe for the court the crime scene in the findings of your investigation there. All right. The investigation. The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. Okay. The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. How'd they figure it out? When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket in the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good. Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Trite. Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one, so let the fun begin. The investigation!